Merry Maiden, welcome to Jupiter's Radiance. I'm Taylor, and this is for our first week of September, or what I'm calling our cool down card spread. Let's go ahead and get into it. So this card spread is to support in slowing down momentum when a project or phase is coming to a close, and this is great for us being able to kind of close out the summer energy, but still being in those last few weeks and wanting to engage with that fleeting energy to where we're not fully just like feeling it like come out of us at a rush, but more easing into the seasons. All right, and so I hope these look like footprints or like taking steps. That's why it's a cool down. Because if you have ever run on a treadmill or done a running program, it forces you to do a cool down before you completely stop. And so that's really the motivation behind this card spread. So this is going to be card number 1, what still needs to be done. And then card number 2 is going to be the action to do so. So these two are very related to each other. And then we're going to go into card number 3. This is how to celebrate after finishing this item. And then how to rest is card number 4, because we are transitioning into a more restful time period. It is only fall that we're going into, so it's not full rest, but it is a cool down period. And so we want to finish up our current projects or our big summer projects during the next few weeks so that we don't feel like, one, we're quite literally losing the light and time, because I feel like that's in our nature, that as depending on where you live, as the sun starts to go down earlier and rise later, there's this sense of not having enough time in the day. And so we need to start seeing our days as the sense of like, okay, I don't need to get as much done, and seeing how we can close out projects rather than ramp them up. Sorry. I swear I'm trying to do better with a handheld. I end up staring off into the distance when I start talking, and so I lose track of where I'm pointing the camera. Anyways, thank you. All right. With that, let's actually just go ahead and jump into the collective. All right, so card number 1, what still needs to be done, and we have here and now. So actually this is a very fun card because it is kind of like, it's just time to focus on the here and now. So if you haven't had enough time during the summer where you are just very focused on like forward projects or past reflections, it's asking you to like settle into the here and now and kind of check in with yourself, is that main energy. But let's take a look at what the action is. And so the action that we have here is receptivity. So with this pausing, it is quite literally just asking you to kind of take it in. So sometimes sitting still can be an action item though. So definitely take it as that. Now let's see our how to celebrate. And we have truth. Okay, very interesting. With how to celebrate as truth, the main messages that I'm getting for this is kind of the way to celebrate is like you're celebrating yourself. You're celebrating just objective truth about the things that you've accomplished and the person that you are during this time. I don't know why there's some energy of like a birthday coming up, so definitely use that time to celebrate yourself. And if it's not your birthday, still make time to celebrate yourself as if it is your birthday. All right, and so how to rest, and we have a door to the infinite. So how to rest comes across as kind of releasing anything that still needs to be done, or anything that is like on your mind, or any negative thoughts towards yourself, especially releasing that and opening yourself up to just kind of having someone else take care of your problems is how it comes across. And it's more of accepting that mentality of you're not in this by yourself, and that you also have more time. This is just one season of your life. This isn't even like the end of a year. It's just the end of a season. So this is a very internal card spread around like kind of just accepting where you are and when you are. Something whenever I get really anxious about like if I'm not doing enough, like I'll be I'll be listening to like an online class, I'll be doing the dishes, and I'll have laundry going in the background, and I'll be available to take work calls all at the same time, and I'll still feel like I'm not doing enough. And so in those moments, a mantra that I use is I'm doing everything that I can in this moment. The other thing, and a lot of times too, like that's an extreme example, but a lot of times, like if you're just sitting and you're relaxing, you're doing everything that you can in that moment because your body needs that relaxation. You need to be able to take time to pause and to do that. So creating that space and saying, also another mantra I love is I'm exactly where I need to be when I need to be. I really like that one whenever I'm feeling anxious about like I should be further in my life or literally I'm running late to something. So I'm exactly where I need to be when I need to be. So I'm gonna let this one kind of sit because this feels like a very personal, and the main message is really just to take time to pause, celebrate yourself, and let go of your intentions, so that the universe can take care of them. Let go of your worries so that they aren't a part of you anymore, and release what you aren't able to accomplish during this time because you will have the time when you need to. Okay. I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to comment below. Let me know how this is resonating with you. Feel free to celebrate yourself in the comments. I absolutely will boost you up. And I will see you guys next time. Blessed be.